Hello and welcome to this problem solving session where we have an issue when we have upgraded our project from 5.5 version to 5.6. We have already changed the version of broadcast underscore studio. Just right click here, click on show in folder, and here you have this broadcast underscore studio U project. Right click and show more options here and go to switch Unreal version, and here we have changed it to 5.6. So that's why you are seeing here this project is mentioned as 5.6, and when I double click and open it, so once the project is open, now I have opened the project and I have this build studio with characters level, and now what I will do is I will go to file and I am going to save this current level in content my levels as my studio with cameras. So I am going to rename it and I am going to save this. So once I have saved it, so now you can see the lighting has changed and I have to build the lighting. So now if I come here, I will click on save all, and to build it, if I come to build and if I choose the option build all level or build lighting, now you can see what happens is it is saying that starting up Swarm connection, and then you get an error, failed to initialize Swarm. Check to make sure you have the right version of Swarm installed. So because of this, I am not able to compile my lightings in the project. So how are we going to solve this? As of now, I will close the project and I will just save this selected and I will close the project, and now I will come back to my FIx engine, and in the library what you can do is first you just click here and click on the option verify. So when you click on verify, it is going to verify the installation and it is going to rebuild the installation. But even after rebuilding the installation, this problem is not going to get solved. See, actually if you come to your installation folder, so where we have installed it, this Unreal 5.6, we have installed it in our D. If you come to D Unreal, I have two versions here, 5.5 and 5.6, and in this UE 5.6 folder, I have a folder called engine, and in engine you have a folder called binaries, and in binaries I have a folder called .NET, and in this .NET folder I need this SwarmAgent which is missing here. So if I come back to Unreal UE 5.5 engine binaries, and if I come to .NET, here you can see all these Swarm files available, but it is not available in 5.6. So now to solve this problem, what we can do is I am now going to come into binaries, that is Unreal UE 5.5 engine binaries folder, and I am going to select this .NET folder, right click, and I am going to copy this. Then come to Unreal UE 5.6 engine binaries, and here you already have a .NET folder, leave it as it is, right click and click on the paste button. So now when you are pasting, now whichever files were missing in 5.6, it will be copied from 5.5 to 5.6, but be careful here, when it asks for replace or skip files, do not click replace, then you will have problem. Without forget, click skip these files so that the latest files of 5.6 is retained here. So click on skip these files and allow all these files to be copied. And now once these files are copied, now I will come back to Unreal Engine, and in this broadcast studio I will double click to launch it. Okay, so now it is launched. I will now come into content drawer, content my levels, and I am now going to open this level my studio with cameras. I will double click it. So this was the level which I had saved and I had the problem in building the lighting. So here I am going to come into build, and now if I now click on build all levels, see now the build process starts, and you can see that starting up Swarm connection has started, and now you can see the lighting has started to build. You have no error here. You are not seeing that error popping up. So if I come into content drawer now, and if you come to content my levels, now you can see that my new level, my studio with camera, has this build data. So, it is available, and you can also see how the lighting has been adjusted. In this session, I just showed you a workaround. So, you will be getting errors like this whenever you migrate from one version to another version. This is very common. So, the thing is, this is how you can solve these problems by using the older version files. So, with this, I am going to conclude this session, and in our next session, we are going to discuss about the camera sensors.